that they were well planned and gushing with bigotry and Hindu phobia. We have all seen the posters, haven't we? The supremacist communal slogans and the incendiary speeches delivered with words like Qatil used, with little kids exhorting the murder of Modi and Shah. What was all that if not Hindu phobia? With calls for religious brotherhood to come and pack together tightly, displayed through Janaganaman outside and Lai Lai Lilla inside. The results are for all to see. Remember, do you remember, Navika, one of the calls during the Shaheen Bagh protest was to carry out precisely such a thing. Boycott Hindu businesses, boycott Ramdev products. Shall I play you that tape? That call was received at that time with thunderous applause then. The polarization was complete when the Tabligh behaved the way they did. And sadly, the members of their community remained silent. Not just silent, they brought out the victim card. And then came the arrest of Hindus for displaying the religious expression through flags, even though the arrest was clear violation of the freedom of expression. Every nook and corner of this land is full of such examples belonging to all faiths. And finally, the arrest of a Jain who said food was prepared by a fellow Jain keeping in mind his religious sensibilities. But can you, I ask you, arrest a Muslim who insists food be prepared through halal that can be performed only by a Muslim? Sadly, as long as there are double standards in this country and use of victim card, I don't see this polarization going away. I have to say this, Rahul, I don't understand this whole phrase called radicalization or a radical Muslim. I mean, for example, if there's a doctor who's read and memorized and is following chapter and verse of, let's say, Gray's Anatomy, would you call him a radical doctor? Or if there is a scientist who's memorized and is following Leninger or Stryer biochemistry book, would you call him a radical scientist? I mean, the problem is you are just following the fundamentals. So it is Islamophobic that you are considering people who become radical by just following the fundamentals. Yet again, we are snaring the fundamentalists, but sparing the fundamentals. Now, there is punishment for blasphemy. There is punishment for apostasy, for homosexuality. Now, if I follow that chapter and verse, which is all written in the religious scriptures, have I become radical? Now, so who is real brainwashed? So this is what we have to consider, and we have to get out of this political correctness that the real radicals are the people who believe that the true nature of the religious scriptures is radical to comprehend. It isn't. It is fundamental.
This could be good for me. Lately